Hey everyone, Neil's sick.
Hello!
Neil's sick as shit. Just so you guys know, he's not feeling
I am
well.
not sick as shit. Don't lie to our fans. Gosh, Chris, if you're going to be rude, just be rude.
Okay, I'm lying, I guess.
Chris is lying. I'm not sick. I'm pretty fine. I don't sound weird.
I mean, I uh, I don't feel good either. Man. I'm tired as shit. My tummy's like everything I've eaten for the past since Saturday has caused like a severe stomach ache. So I don't know what to do what that is.
don't you have like a diet you have to follow now though?
No, not really. But I'm afraid that I'm afraid that the thing I got in just it's an autoimmune thing I have, and I'm afraid that now it's just triggered gluten insensitivity. I don't know for sure, but
Damn.
we'll see what happens. I've just been not feeling good.
So how
Uh,
many shots are we gonna do next weekend? I mean, like, you
I,
say you
I,
do one alcohol,
I, I,
one alcoholic drink. So like, we'll get just like one straight shot of like 150 proof.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, but yeah,
One drink, and we'll just do it straight. Like, we'll just get like the scorpion poison
yeah,
alcohol, whatever you can get, and just get you. Because I know two beers get you pretty buzzing. So I'm guessing one shot of 100 proof will get you there really quick.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I've had one shot. So I'm like, I feel this already. So, but well,
You'd be like, I don't even know what movie you're watching
yeah,
anymore.
I don't want to be like that at the Pain Fest. In fact, I want to be known as very polite. When we go to Pain Fest. I don't want to be I I don't want to get kicked out of Pain Fest. That would make me. I
Why
wouldn't.
would why would you get kicked out? Do you
I
get
don't.
how weird are you when you get drunk, bro? I need to ask. Maybe these are some other questions I need to ask from you.
Well, I never got kicked out of Pain Fest. I only get drinks there, so I do. But man, that
All
was a
right.
good.
So that sounds like that's everybody. The goal for 2025 is for me and Chris to get kicked out of Panic Fest.
So
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all the great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
no, Chris.
And today we are bringing you two movies. Yes, two movies that are out there in the world of entertainment for you to listen. Now, if you listen to the show constantly, I'm just going to claim this one right off the back. I am dying. I got this is on the 20th. This is 3 days away from St. Patty's Day, the 20th, which is my lovely wife's birthday. Woo-hoo. Happy birthday,
Happy
Danny.
birthday.
She's not with me right now. She is at a business trip. But I'll see her all weekend though. But so St. Patty's Day, somebody gave me the bubonic plague. I don't know what it is. I wish I could tell you. But I've seen other people online that have had it too. So I'm guessing it's just like a flu that's going around.
Mm-hmm.
What if you have it next week? Ooh.
I don't think I have. Not really had fucking sicknesses. I think I'm maxed out on that end.
Are you maxed out on being sick?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So this week, first, let's get into it. The first movie that we are reviewing this week is Netflix's The Electric State, starring Christopher Pratt.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Morning wall. Morning ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day. Ah, here it is. Instructions to fit in, have everybody like you, and always be happy. Step 1. Breathe. Okay, got that one down. Step 2. Greet the day, smile, and say, Good morning, city! Step 3, exercise. Jumping jacks, hit them. 1, 2, 3. I am so pumped up. Step 4, shower. And always be sure to keep the soap out of your ass. Shave your face, brush your teeth, comb your hair. Wear clothes. Oop, almost forgot that one.
Yeah, from Lego.
from his best movie ever, Lego, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would still probably say one of the Guardians of the Galaxy is probably his best movie.
Yeah, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, Lego movie, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I mean, Jurassic World was great.
Yeah,
I mean, the first one.
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
All right, and then also in this movie is Millie Bobby Brown.
I mean, I know what it's like.
No, you don't.
Okay. What don't I understand?
I am different. I do not belong.
You mean in Lenora?
Anywhere.
Come on, you can't actually believe that.
Everyone looks at me like I'm a monster.
Well, they just don't know you.
You think I'm a monster too.
From Stranger Things, which it's hard to get all you're from
Yeah. So like the thing about it is like I just read like an article today that like people are like the people who created the last season of Stranger Things are like, you're just gonna need a box of tissues for the entire show. It's like, so we're gonna get the famous. All right. So if you don't know me as younging, anytime someone's like, "Hey man, how was that movie?" It's like, it was cool. Everybody dies.
Yep, that's
Like that's what I would say all the time.
Yeah.
No matter if it was like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs or if it was like, it didn't matter what it was.
Uh-huh.
It would just be like everybody dies. And I'm guessing that's exactly what's happening in that movie.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened.
Also, voicing the voice of Mr. Peanut, the one and only Woody Harrelson.
Soda pop would be good.
Soda pop.
Yeah. See, I got in the habit of writing to the bars in the big city in the hopes of landing a job. And once I wrote a letter to Cheers, and Coach answered my letter. I liked him right away. And maybe it was because he was the only one who wrote back to me.
So what? Did you say you're looking for work?
Well, actually, I came to Boston on a fact-finding tour. See, I tend bar back home in Indiana. Well, it's not a bar exactly. It's more like a pigsty with a jukebox. If we had a jukebox.
Yeah, from Cheers.
Yeah. Because I was like, if I'm going to put Woody Harrelson's voice out there, it has to be from Cheers. Mm-hmm. And then also in this movie is Mr. K. Ho Kwan.
Hey, you cheat, Dr. Jones, you cheat. Beautiful car. You say now, no step, no mistake.
Mistake.
I'm very little, you cheat very big. Dr. Jones, you cheat. You pay money, you owe me 10 cents.
Look at this. Look at this. You accuse me of cheating? You cheated.
你攞四張牌，你攞四張牌，你知我一聲 no， 你一攞你攞幾塊，我冇 you make me poor, no fun, play with you, no fun.
From Temple of Doom. While the other girls lose their mind, all the scary ass animals are just playing cards.
They're just playing cards and somebody's dying in the background. Also, in this movie, there's a lot of other great voice actors and actors. I mean, this movie is just packed with them. One of my favorite, Alan Tudyk, is in it. Stanley Tucci.
Giancarlo Esposito. Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah. Holly Hunter's in it. Stanley Tudyk makes it. The guy whose name I can never say correctly.
Did I just say Giancarlo Esposito?
Oh yeah. Did you? I don't know. I think we're still off, man. I even went out and came back. Oh, that stinks. All right. Well, we'll do it after the next one.
Okay.
Actually, let me do it one more time, like right now before we go.
Yeah, leave me here all alone. Okay.
I can't help, dude. You're not nowhere. Your picture is nowhere near what you're.
Okay, fine. All right, Neil's gone. This early in the show. He'll be back just a second though. It's just a little bit of a hiccup when it comes to timing it, right? But there are so many more people in the state that will mention we actually get to it. Neil, you're back, right? So
Yeah.
what's the second we were watching?
Second movie we're watching this week is going to be Novocaine, featuring the one and only, probably the most famous actor in Hollywood these days, Mr. Jack Quaid.
What are you doing? You're on my side.
I just want to cuddle.
No cuddling.
What? You don't like cuddling?
I love cuddling. I just don't want to cuddle with you. No, hey. Line of demarcation right here. Right in the middle of the bed. You cross this line, you're entering foreign airspace. You'll be shot out of the sky.
It's just cuddling.
No way. No, not fair.
Not fair.
If I get a boner, you'll think that I think you're attractive, and you'll never let me live that down.
Oh my god, okay, I promise I won't read any subjects into your boner.
You're gonna read the boner.
I'm not.
Okay, well, let's say I don't get a boner, and you can't fall asleep because my flaccid penis is making you feel ugly.
Jesus.
Yeah. What movie is that from?
Oh my gosh, it's in the clip. I don't know. It was. I knew you were gonna ask that. I was like, man, I should look this up, because it's The Plan or something like that, or something like that. It was. Gosh dang it! It was just last year. Chris, why'd you do that to me, bro?
I'm sorry, man. I just thought.
What did I tell you before we got on the air? Hey, I'm dying. Help me.
I don't know if that's my
help
problem.
me. But I am your friend and co-host. You need to help me, bro.
Yeah.
Or I'll die.
Are we gonna figure this out? We're gonna get to the next actress.
I did not know he was. Well, no, I'm looking right now. So I didn't know he was Peter Parker in Spider-Man. Did you? Plus
No.
one from 2019 is what that's from.
Okay. Who else in this movie?
He's in a music video of Creedence Clearwater. Man, this dude has done everything. Middle Earth, Shadow of War video. Dude, come on. What has this guy not done? Batman, Long Halloween. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, Jack Quaid is literally taking over a Hollywood short, and we didn't even all know it. And he's been just doing everything. I mean, doesn't he have like 2 more movies coming out this year at minimum?
I haven't looked. But I guess I will.
All right, and Amber Midthunder's in this movie as well.
Okay, we're all friends here.
As if fuck.
Yeah, these are my enemies. No, that is a colonized way of thinking, sister. We never had enemies amongst our own back in the day. We could fight, yes, but mostly we just made love, ate berries. Sometimes the deer would even eat out of our palms. It was beautiful. These are your people. Go ahead.
That's from Reservation Dogs.
Yeah, it's a great show if you guys haven't had a chance. Also in this movie is Jacob Battalion. Is that it?
This thing's Babylon.
Babylon, that's what I mean. You gotta help me out more this time. Man, where are you?
You're the Spider-Man from YouTube.
I'm not.
You were on the ceiling.
I wasn't. Ned, what are you doing in my room?
May let me in. You said we're gonna finish a Death Star. She doesn't know.
Nobody knows. Well, I mean, Mr. Stark knows because he made my suit, but that's it.
Tony Stark made you that? Are you an Avenger?
Yeah, basically. Dude, you can't tell anybody about this. You gotta keep it a secret.
A secret? Why?
Because you know what she's like. If she finds out people try and kill me every single night, she's not gonna let me do this anymore.
Okay. I'll level with you. I don't think I can keep this a secret. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
From Spider-Man. You're still muted now.
I know I'm muted.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know that I'm muted. Anyway, yeah, from Spider-Man, because that's how we all learned about him. Anyway, I would have put in Ray Nicholson, Jack Nicholson's brother.
Mm-hmm.
But You're gonna have to help me with words today. Do you not understand your
Yeah,
goal
well, I don't know what
today
the fuck you're trying to tell me. I'm listening to you.
All right. I'm gonna try to. I want to try to put in Ray Nicholson, but Ray Nicholson, every clip I pulled for him, everywhere, like there's none of him talking anywhere. He's always screaming or yelling obscenities. Like one clip I pulled for him, I swear had 17 F bombs in it. Like, and I was just like, I can't use that because he's just saying F you, you know, like, and so derogatory the comments in it.
Yeah.
I think, but anyway, so I couldn't find anything for him. But also in this movie is Betty Gabriel.
I owe you an apology. How rude of me to have touched your belongings without asking.
Oh, no, it's cool. I was just confused.
Well, I can assure you there was no funny business. Allow me to explain. I lifted your cellular phone to wipe down the dresser, and it accidentally came undone.
Yeah,
Rather than meddle with it further, I left it that way. How foolish of me.
It's fine. I wasn't trying to snitch.
Snitch.
Rat you out.
Tattletale.
Yeah.
From Get Out.
Yeah, so that'll be some of the cast. We'll talk about all of that here in a little bit about the wonderful movie Novocaine. Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're at wtmnet.com and city number 2, amazonmoviesnet.com. You can find us there with a bunch of other podcasts. Search Movies Don't Suck at Movies Don't Suck and something to do on Spotify, Apple. You find us there. Also, we're on Instagram, TS Podcast. We're on Blue Sky, Movies Don't Suck Podcasts. We're on patreon.com/Movies Don't Suck. If you guys want merch, go to TeePublic, search Blackwood Productions. You'll find our shirt there along with a bunch of the stuff Neil's made. And if you want more merch, go to Bonfire.com, Suck, and something to do. And anywhere you find podcasts, you can find Movies Don't Suck and something to do. We're fucking everywhere. Neil, who are we talking about today? Who are we helping out? Who are we going to love to?
Like I said before, man, we're going to give hot love to the place that we're going to be at next weekend. Next weekend, me and Chris will be at the wonderful Panic Fest 2025.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Chris goes usually solo mission, but I'm joining the pack this year. I'm coming up to Kansas City for the weekend. Anybody that's a friend of mine in Kansas City that is listening to this right now, I love you all. There's no way I'm going to be able to hang out with you because literally, how many movies do we got?
16.
We have 16 movies to watch from Thursday till Sunday.
Till Sunday.
Yeah. So me hanging out with you is not going to happen. Love you all. Sorry. Come up another time.
Well, come up and we'll see a movie. Fucking like,
yeah,
go see a movie
come hang out and sing a movie with me. That's what we do. We'll talk about it for 5 minutes before I guess I'll be in another movie. There's gonna be movies like Freaky Tales. There's gonna be movies. That one I didn't load up. Hello Summer.
Yeah, we're seeing that.
Mr. K. Are we seeing Mr. K?
I don't think so. But I think that might be
because that's Crispin Glover, isn't it? That looks like Crispin Glover.
We might have to watch that one.
40 Acres.
Mm-hmm.
I know right now they have a special thing you can go buy, and literally it's a little it almost looks like a little DVD case, and inside of it, like when you get it, is an autograph from a famous scary movie person. That one is Scott Taylor Compton.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, you can go get t-shirts from their website. All you got to go to is panicfilmfest.com. They have plenty of stuff. There's stuff you can go watch movies, that some of the movies that are there in the virtual reality world. So Panic Fest 2025, we will be there next weekend, recording all our asses off and getting that done.
Go to panicfilmfest.com. I know Mondays they start selling individual tickets, so if you don't want to always go to some, you can buy individual tickets. The virtual passes are still on sale, but the hybrid pass, the ones that you and I have, those are gone. So
yeah, I know there's a bunch of stuff, but anyway, if you're in the Kansas City area, it'll be great fun. Me and Chris will be there the whole time.
Mhm.
So that means if you want to hang out with me all day long or him all day long, literally just buy all day passes because that's where we're gonna be.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I don't even know if I'm like there's 2 restaurants I want to go to just because I love. Don't know if I'm even gonna have time to go to that.
Well, I know you want to go to Gus's and I'm going to go to Joe's, and we'll get you at least one of those. So
Yeah, at least one of them.
Yeah.
We can. I guess we can like DoorDash it or whatever.
Yeah, I guess we're coming. Yeah, that'd be weird to bring you food into the theater. That makes
Yeah, bring me food to the theater. And it's like, yeah, what are you eating, Neil? Gus's. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't you get next to my fried chicken and collard greens.
Yeah,
I will knock you out.
But yeah, Pancfest, it's my favorite time of year. It's really my Christmas season. So
Dude, it's literally this is Chris's Christmas season, and that's why I'm going there, just so he can enjoy it. We can all enjoy it. We can all make love behind.
Me and Neil actually we have some interviews set up with some filmmakers. We'll be doing episodes based on Pancfest because movies there, short films there, like we did last year, and it's very exciting. I'm very excited to get our Pancfest episodes out this year.
Yeah, it'll be great. We'll have a good time. It'll be awesome. We promise we won't kill anybody and hide them in the river. Even though there's this right next to the airport, there's this nice little bay area that you can just drive right down. It's right next to this old hotel. Never mind. I'll show you later. But anyway, let's get to the movies.
Let's talk the Electric State, directed by Anthony Russo and Joe Russo, the Russo brothers. You guys know them because they directed the best Marvel movies, I would say. Winter Soldier and Endgame, all that stuff. You guys know them because they're Marvel heroes. Written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, based on a work by Steven Stollenhag. Steven Stollenhag has said nice things about this movie as a truthful adaptation to his stuff. I'm not quite sure that's true. Well, this stars Chris Pratt as Keats.
Good morning, apartment.
Millie Bobby Brown as Michelle.
I mean, I know what it's like.
No, you don't.
Woody Harrelson is Mr. Peanut. Yes, the Mr. Peanut.
Soda pop would be good.
Soda pop.
Yeah.
Ki-Hugh Kwan plays Dr. Amherst.
Hey, you cheat, Dr. Jones, you cheat.
This also stars Kurt Loder shows up in this. I forget Alan Tudyk, the voice of Alan Tudyk.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that show up, and we'll talk a little bit.
Stanley
about that.
Tucci plays a giant role in this. Also, there's just so many people. It's hard to list. Let's read the storyline for the Electric State.
Based on the graphic novel of the same name by Sam and Stollenhag. The story takes place in a reimagined version of 1997, with humans isolated in their VR helmets and continuing battle against a strange breed of monstrous drones in the wake of technology meltdown. A teenage girl named Michelle and a robot travel west coast of the U.S. in search of the girl's missing brother.
So no, I know you did research on this movie, so you also know that it was one of the most expensive movies ever made. $320 million.
$320 million.
Which is the 12th most expensive movie ever made.
Yes.
And so it's on Netflix. I don't know. And it has Millie Bobby Brown. So it's like she's a contract player for Netflix.
Chris Pratt has a lot of movies coming up.
Yeah. I want to see the nice things about this movie first before I get into the bad parts about it. So it looks great. The CGI is incredible. That's what I can say about it.
Let me jump in there and give my good opinion of some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the idea.
Oh yeah.
Of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I
did
at the beginning of it, when everything comes in, and basically what they do is, we've already read that they're just teaching you a new history.
Yeah.
But it's the same history. Like Bill Clinton, even is the guy that
sort of like Forrest Gumped it up with that sort of thing, right?
Yeah. Forrest Gumped it up would be the best way to say it. And Sorry, my dog comes in and out of the room. I didn't want to hit him if he was at my chair. Anyway, so the best thing about this movie is I love the imagination that went into creating this world. I love the fact that we have some characters that are like completely like you see one and you're like, oh, I know that thing. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's
then
also
they'll
part of
just
the issue, though. We'll get to that.
yeah. But I mean, after that front part, I was like, man, I was into this. I was just like, oh man, this is gonna be great. I get it. It's gonna be a weird world. I like things like, I love things like Fallout and Borderlands
And Ready Player One, you get a little bit of that too.
yeah. I love all that. The difference between all of those that I just stated and this movie is that everybody cared about showing up to those jobs. And it was pretty obvious nobody, except for one person, gave a shit that they showed up to this movie.
So the thing is that when Chris Pratt's in a movie, he's not really playing that character. He's just playing Chris Pratt. Like that's his character. He's basically Star-Lord, and Millie Bobby Brown is basically 11.
Hey! I mean, Harrison Ford's been the same guy in everything his entire life, and it's fine.
But this movie it's loud, it's garish. Like compared to the graphic novel, which is kind of lonely, it's desolate. This one is just packed to the gills with shit. And I'm gonna say something, and you may take this the wrong way, but it feels like a Marvel movie, but in the worst way possible. Because it feels corporate, it feels soulless, it's just so fucking mainstream. There's nothing subversive about it. They want you to feel subversive, and you get none of that, dude. I know that Joe and Anthony Russo, I know they make movies like this, but you gotta give me something, man. You gotta give me something that's gonna not be so easy to swallow.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things in this movie that I was just like, man, I wanted that to work a lot better than that. Like there are scenes in this movie that I'll pull some couple things up. But there's just like some visuals in this movie where I'm just like, if I had that as a video game right now, I would die. I would die happy. Like I'm gonna give you two scenes here in a second that I'll pop it up here for you that I just found.
Real quick, I just wanted to say that who else in this? Jason Alexander shows up for a little bit, which is
it was funny. Okay, these didn't come out great, but like these scenes, like that one right there, just like look at that. It's like a painting almost.
Yeah, it's a good looking movie.
It's a great looking movie, and it just hurts me that things popped up, and it was just like, man. But then you got scenes like this is the one I was trying to show you, but for some reason it was just really bad when I was trying to pull it up a second ago. Here, we'll just do both of them. But it's just like then there's some scenes that it's like, hey man, we use CGI. Like it's so much CGI in this one film.
There's it's like it's soulless that way. That's how I feel about it. It's just it feels like there's nothing there a lot of times. I can't believe they spent so much money on this, and this is what they came up with.
All right, one, I think the one thing that they spent all the money on was look at the list. Look at the list of everybody in this movie.
Yeah. We got I'll go through a list of the name people know. Millie Bobby Brown. I think they offered her $5 million, if I remember correctly.
Oh no, she got 9.8.
No, sorry. Stanley Tucci, Holly Hunter's in this. Coleman Domingo, Woody Harrelson, Jenny Slate, Chris Pratt, Giancarlo Esposito, Jason Ke-Huy Quan, Coleman Domingo, Anthony Mackie was in this shit.
I mean, I'm telling you, they just literally just went over and it's like, hey, call everybody we know. Everybody's getting a paycheck. Everybody's getting a paycheck on the Electric State. You know
Yeah.
who didn't get a paycheck? The people who fucking watched it didn't get a damn
Yeah,
paycheck.
I would have liked a paycheck. I would have liked a paycheck at the end of this movie yesterday because I was upset by it when it ended. I'm like, come on, what the fuck was this? Because a lot of it's fucking boring, and that shouldn't be. Like you see that shouldn't be boring at all, but it was.
No, like any of this should not be boring. And I mean, there's high spots. I'm not gonna sit there. I mean, like here, Brian Cox was Mr. Baseball guy, and Alan Tudyk was in this too. But like all these different like characters, I thought, man, these are gonna be cool. But nobody felt okay. Like, look, and this ain't me dissing robots in movies, because what is one of my top 5 of last year was The Wild Robot. A whole movie about robots and animals was more human than any movie that was literally my line from last year. Was like, was more human than anything. You can make robots human. You can make, I mean, come on, Wall-E. I mean, I can sit here and just keep running out of emotional robot stories, but nobody in this felt like, I didn't feel any depth. I didn't feel like at all, like nothing grabbed me. Like
something about this movie that also I noticed is it had a lot of this. Had a lot of member berries from the 90s.
Member berries.
Yeah.
Like,
so
what
they,
are you showing me?
Don't
show me your member on the camera. I think we'll be taken off of plots.
But it was preying on our 90s nostalgia. You're older than me, so I don't think you have as much as I do. Maybe a little bit, but I had a lot. I was 4 years old when the 90s started, so I was like prime time.
No, I mean they did everything. Like Kurt Loder was in the film just because he was a news announcer on MTV in the 80s.
Yeah. And so it was they did a lot of 90s stuff. I don't know how much Planters paid, or how much they paid Planters the other way around for Mr. Peanut to be a major character in the movie. Which to me, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be funny, it's gonna be campy, and it wasn't.
Yeah, there's no campiness. There's like, again, there's just like no heart. None of the jokes landed.
No, dude,
like I was like they would say something and then like 30 seconds later, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, that was kind of a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like you had Christopher Pratt, who's his smart ass is kind of smirky or whatever, and Millie Bobby Brown being the most unfun person to hang around. Yeah.
I'm gonna say something about someone's acting in this movie, and I don't want anybody to come after me. It's not my fault. It's just, this is the way I feel. I don't think Millie Bobby Brown's that good of an actress.
She's not, and she doesn't have the energy to. The reason why she hasn't came from small screen to big screen is because she doesn't have the talent yet.
Because and then going back and seeing some of the interviews, like the only time that she's like major parts in like Stranger Things when she's like emotional or stuff like that was all times that I guess they worked her to death, and that's where she finally showed emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's the thing. I think Millie Bobby Brown was a bad person to put in this movie. I think maybe
she was the wrong person
we might have had a different movie.
I honestly think that there's wrong steps on all parts. I don't think that they should have hired Anthony and Joe to direct this. I don't think that I just don't think they should have done it. No, this movie shouldn't have been made.
I think, okay, this is the 4 things together. If they would have changed these 4 things, I think could have been better. Millie Bobby Brown should have been someone else. I don't care if it's not Jen. Who's a good action female right now?
It's Jennifer Lawrence, but she's kind of older now. We need someone younger, I guess.
Yeah. For this role, you'd need somebody younger. I don't know, Jenna Ortega, whatever. We'll put that.
Yeah. I'm sure that was thrown around. I'm sure they're like, I wonder if Jenna will do it.
Chris Pratt doesn't need to be in space movies anymore. You conquered it, buddy. You did all the space movies. You did them all. You did a good job. Right now, someone like Pedro Pascal would have been great for that role, or someone, or John you know, they got Jim from The Office. I can't
Oh
think
yeah,
of his
yeah,
name.
yeah. Got it.
John Kronowski.
Yeah.
Would have been better. 2 or number 3. The writing on this needed some more quick-witted jokes, and it would have got the motion of the film to
Yeah,
go even better.
why people like the Marvel movies so much because they're kind of half comedy, and we didn't get that. Like,
and number 4, one of the robot characters needed to be more human. You know, someone that we would attach to. And they threw us like 5 different ones all at the same time, basically, and be like, choose whatever one you like. You know?
I didn't like any of them. Really,
Yeah.
It's,
we needed one that was more human. Like,
also, when I said it was so corporate, it was so corporate. It was probably tested to death. It was probably, and they gave you $320 million, and they're like, here, make a hit on Netflix. And I guess this is what they came up with. And by the way, it's been watched millions of times by now. It's number 1 on Netflix right now. Everyone's watching this movie. You and I were one of the people that shot those stats up. But if people, I can guarantee you, I haven't even looked at the Rotten Tomatoes score, but I guarantee you that the audience score is going to be way higher than the critic score on this one.
yeah, and to be honest,
but me and Neil are critics now, and I'm not going to be nice.
I guess we're critics now. We're critics. God damn. I never wanted to be a critic. Now I'm
I know,
critic.
but here we are. But I'm
how close are we to being the guy on the porch going, get off my lawn?
I don't know. I mean, do you listen to Critical Drinker, by the way?
I don't even know what that is.
That's a YouTube guy. He does movie reviews.
No. I there's several movie reviews that just pop up because I watch our videos every now and then to see if I can be better.
I don't know what we're gonna watch. Are we gonna be able to fit in a?
We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about that now. We're in the middle of doing the review. All right.
But my score in this, I'm sorry, it's a 2.5. It's just something they do. This movie sucked.
I'm gonna go 3 points above you, and the only reason I'm going 3 points above you is because this was a great idea. Remember when Neil has all these conversations with all you listeners out there about how there's movies that need to be remade and there's movies that don't need to be remade? This is a movie that needs to be remade properly, just like Borderlands of last year. Yes, it had a great cast just like this movie, but nothing came good out of it. Like, it didn't have any feeling. It didn't have love. You got to find people that will love it because you don't need big name stars as long as you got people who love what they're doing. Anybody didn't know who, Norman Reedus or Sean Patrick he was, but then they came together and made the Boondock Saints, and then we all know who they are now, so that's what this kind of story needs. It's a 2.8. They could have done better. I wish they would have done better because it was a great idea. I went into this very positive, and they're like, no, screw you. We're going to kick you in the nuts, just like Notre Dame did when they lost earlier this year.
Well, I'm changing my score to 2.4, by the way.
You're going below.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hated this thing. I like the more I think about it, the more I'm upset that I spent
oh my God, Chris is
12 minutes watching this. Yeah, I don't like the Electric State guys. And it's not like I don't like the Russo brothers. I think they made the best Marvel movies of all time. Like, it doesn't get better than the first Infinity Wars.
What?
Yeah. It doesn't get better than Winter Soldier, but right now, this fucking sucked. It didn't need to get made. Why was it made? I don't have no clue why it was made, but it was made. And it
somebody said this in something I watched in the last week, whatever, after, this movie was made for people who don't want to pay attention to the movie and just turn it on while you're cleaning the house or doing stuff around the house.
Yeah.
That's who this movie was made for.
Okay. Oh man, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Fuck. What is the audience score for the Electric State?
I am gonna go. 67.
Certified Fresh has 72%.
Damn, I was close. Off by 5%.
Over 2,500 ratings, which is, well, they have to be verified to be on there. You know, what is the critic score for the Electric State?
22%.
15%.
Man,
Yeah.
I didn't go low enough.
Here's the critics' consensus. Lumbering along like giant automaton, the Electric State has plenty of hardware to back it up, but none of the spark to make it come to life. I'm gonna read a good review, then a bad review. This is from this is kind of like is it a good review? I can't tell. Okay, here's one from Rachel Leishman and Mary Sue. She says, "What I love about the Electric State is it's just a fun time. It's trying to be in a fun look at apocalypse film with robots." But I didn't find it fun at all. And this is from Nadine Whitney of The Curb. She says, Electric State is in a movie. It's an experiment conducted on the audience to determine how much Strauss they'll tolerate. Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, here's another one. This is from Natasha Alver of the fiction department. She says, The Electric State is the worst kind of film. It's mostly hollow every step of the way, embarrassingly mediocre, yet it cost $320 million to make. With a certain amount of moolah that would make better spin in films with smaller budgets. Yeah, 100%. It's even the good thing about this movie is the special effects, which are pretty good, but it's not well written, it's not well casted, it's not well acted, it's not well paced. It's just a fucked up movie, and it's obnoxious that it exists.
All right. Stop bashing. I hate when you get too deep in bashing.
Okay, but yeah, if you guys want to spend your time watching this, it's on Netflix. Everyone has Netflix, or you at least have a friend who has Netflix who lends you their account to watch it.
Anybody that watches the good stuff like pro wrestling and pro wrestling has Netflix.
Oh, because of Monday Night Raw, right?
Monday Night Raw, man, the greatest, longest episodic episode show of all time.
60 minutes on that?
No, I looked it up, because they don't do it. They have seasons.
Okay, all right. Okay,
WWE does it all year long.
Okay, Electric State, Netflix. You guys can watch it. Neil still didn't like it. It's like 2.7, right?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's go to the news. Who cares anymore? This is the Movies Don't Suck and Some of the News. I'm going to read stuff to Chris. He's going to be happy about it or die.
What you got from you?
What?
I said, what you got for me?
What are you talking about? Oh,
I'm ready for you. I'm here.
Oh my God. All right. A second. I just opened up one thing and is this what happened? What the heck? Okay. 1.
2.
Yeah, see? Okay, we way off. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm wired directly in. I love Neil's. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's just Oklahoma. Oklahoma has that sort of thing where everything runs a little bit slower. Hey, dude.
All right.
1, 2.
All right. 1,
2,
3. Okay, that's better.
All right.
All right. So let's start with the beginning. Hey guys, do you not want to go see the new Walt Disney Snow White in theaters because of whatever thing you got to complain about? Cool. Right now in theaters, you can go see The Death of Snow White, which is a horror movie. Hunted by her evil stepmother, Snow White must overcome the horrors of the dark forest and make unlikely friends with 7 murderous dwarves in the dark retelling of the classic fairy story.
Interesting. I wonder if it's any good though. Yeah, I wonder.
It's by the same people who did. I just read this earlier. Where is it at?
Is it Winnie the Pooh Boy and Honey?
The director is Jason Brooks, who played not Michael Myers, but Jason Voorhees in the last couple Friday the 13th.
Okay.
And let's see, this is the same company. I know I had it earlier. Gosh dang it. Okay, it doesn't say, but it's yeah, they're anyway. I don't know if it's any good. It's not by the people that did Winnie the Pooh, so I mean, let's go with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's fair.
Talking about another horror movie that everybody was looking forward to and might not get to see now. The Bride by Del Toro is getting pushed back again. This is the Frankenstein movie where Maggie Gyllenhaal plays the bride and Christian Bale plays the Frankenstein monster. The film features likes of Penelope Cruz, Peter Skarsgård, Annette Bening, and all that. Well, basically, they showed it to some people, and some people were like, nah. So they're going to be doing some reshoots and now scheduling it from it was originally October 3rd of 2025. Now it won't be coming out till March 6th of 2026.
Yeah. They're like, we need some shit.
Now everybody's been wondering. I know this. I know Chris has been almost up every night thinking about this. And yes, Meet the Parents 4 is still happening, and Robert De Niro has now just confirmed his return as Jack Bryant.
Do you like I like the first two quite a bit. You know,
I always laugh at him. Like even the third one's kind of stupid, but it's like
Real Fuckers, right? That's the third one.
Yeah.
It's very funny. The first two are pretty funny. I haven't seen the third one, but I don't know if we need a fourth one, man. I thought that was kind of done with, but I know that Robert De Niro, he's probably one of those people now. Is like the script gets to him, he's like, I'll do it. I feel like that's what he's at now. You know,
I feel like that's a good rendition of exactly what's going down. So Mortal Kombat 2 is filming, as we all know right now, the movie that we all want. And the directors have made it very clear, hey, we heard you. We're gonna work whatever you said. We got you. We're gonna fix this thing. We're gonna make it better. So, which means a more diverse cast of characters. The lack of female characters amongst the last one was bad, so they're going to add a lot of the female characters that we've missed. And then the fight scenes and fighting environment are going to be more mirrored of the video games and not just like random spots like they did in the first movie.
So here's some bullshit. The first one didn't involve Johnny Cage at all. You know, what you got at the end of it was sunglasses, and I'm like Johnny Cage, like that's my fucking boy in that game. That's who I love to play. And so
I
the
mean,
fact
it's
that he
Carl
was
Urban, man. I don't know more what you want more than Carl Urban is Johnny Cage.
I can't wait for
and
that.
they know that.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, if you would have let me finish, the other thing was that they will make sure Johnny Cage is all over this.
He's got to be all over, man. And but I like Liu Kang. Who doesn't, man? He's a compelling character, right? And he does that flying kick and all that shit. It's good. It's by the way, I watched this stupid video like 30 minutes of like them people playing Mortal Kombat 1 on like a modern system. Like, man, that looks good. But yeah, it's something I'm looking forward to.
Man.
Neil, did you like that first Mortal Kombat that Paul W.S. Anderson made?
You mean the first one, all the 90s?
Yeah,
dude, it's cheesy as fuck, but I loved it, man. I saw that in the theater.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters several times. I think I did. Yeah, it's not.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah.
You know, like oh.
Kano asking Sony to give him a break. Okay, but fucking
no. No!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I shouldn't do that.
Good shit. Yeah, Neil's trying to do voices that would cause his throat to hurt like that. But oh man, But
yeah, definitely not doing voices like that. Okay, but anyway, moving on. Just like this wonderful movie that came out years ago that they did test footage for, and because of that, it got slipped out to the world. And now people scream and wanted it. And then that movie became Deadpool and Deadpool 2 and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, a fighting sequence of Batgirl, the movie that was canned like a year or two ago now. What is it? What, like 2 years ago? How long ago was it canned? But because of that, now Warner Brothers is like, okay, people actually like this.
So they might release Batgirl?
That's what they're thinking. And not only that, Warner Brothers shelved movie Coyote versus Acme is getting an update. And the update is that that Ketchup Entertainment, the distributor and financier that also brought you The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, is in deep sell negotiations for the movie centered around the Wile E. Coyote and his legal battle against Acme. Deadline was also sure to stress that nothing about the finalized, but people are now trying to buy it.
Okay, Neil, when I was a kid, the Wile E. Coyote shit was my favorite part of the Looney Tunes. So,
oh wow, that's awesome! Yeah,
I hope that happens. We could see it.
Me too. Because like, what was like one of your favorite cartoons or favorite incidents you remember of good old Wile E?
I mean, it doesn't get better than than him thinking there's a hole in the wall and he's smashed or falling off close to just any sort of Also, he'd be in a cliff and he'd do the dynamite that's actually behind him, and he falls.
There's you know the guy that does the boxes on porches that like blow up or whatever, or like the for pirate, when no the when a pirate he put like video cameras and like Apple boxes or whatever. Okay, so like he just did like an episode like a week or two ago where he sees if his Tesla would drive through a painted wall. Like Wile E. Coyote. And it totally did, because it goes off of visual. So if you find a painted wall like Wile E. Coyote, you could die. In your Tesla. All right. So one of the saddest moments in Hollywood or in filming history in the last couple of years has been the #1 viewed thing on Hulu for the last 2 weeks. Last Take, Rust, and the story of Hella, who was the lady that got shot. There is a documentary about that now on Hulu. It has been for the last 2 weeks, and it has just been getting nonstop. It's been nonstop #1. And
Rust is a doomed movie, dude. We're never gonna see it, and no one's gonna watch it.
No, it's already out. I think it's out there already. I have to look it up to see if it is, but I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't either.
But you can go see that over on Hulu, and it would tell you all about it. So it's like, man,
oh man.
Gwyneth Paltrow says she felt shifted by the intimacy coordinator because her and Timothy, she didn't want to have a intimacy coordinator for her sex scenes with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, sure.
Because she's like, I've had enough sex on screen. I can do this. It's fine.
I mean, she seems her vagina. Why wouldn't she do that?
And so, and A24's Marty Supreme, a ping pong movie that is directed by Josh Shafty. Says we have a lot of sex, and because it's a steamy sports movie about ping pong.
Well, I mean, they had fucking what was the challenges last year? Hopefully there's actually there's actually sex in this one though. So
she just said she didn't want the intimacy coordinator to ruin
You know what one of my favorite parts
You know?
of yeah, one of my favorite parts of the Oscars was is when uh, Adam Sandler was walking out, and he went to Chalamet, like he was doing like he was doing just the gibberish, which is fun. But dude, Chalamet, he's in fucking everything, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Timothy Chalamet's just not gonna die. Millie Bobby Brown is being asked by the Russo brothers to jump into their other franchise. That's right. They want her to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the new Avengers movies. Who she's going to play or do, we don't have any idea yet. But they said they already have others, like Shady Sink is going to be in there, and so far, so who knows?
Yeah. I mean, she'll
But they're signing Millie Bobby Brown to a contract.
hopefully I think it's
So
better.
we're not done with her.
Good for her and her career.
They are now working on a Amazon has been working on a RoboCop reboot. Peter Weller, who's known as the original RoboCop, says, as far as the RoboCop reboot, I know that I would do anything if the script is good and the money's right. I ain't going to North Korea to shoot it, but if it's a good deal. So Peter Weller's like with this, and I guess the writing is now being finished. The RoboCop franchise. So we're going to get a whole new series of RoboCop stuff coming. Hopefully, it's just not RoboCop 3 because oh my god. I think he's 942.
Yes. Oh yeah,
I'm 78.
Old as shit, dude. That's old as shit. He
How old is he?
77.
Okay. Wow, I was off. I was off by a year.
All
right. Gal Gadot was protested this past week by people that hate Snow White.
Oh, she's the evil stepmother in that or whatever. She's the queen, right, in the movie?
Yeah. Okay. She was getting her Walk of Fame ceremony, and protesters.
Why is there so much shit surrounding this movie? What's going on?
I don't know. It's just a fucking movie about a damn
what is the controversy? I don't know what the controversy is. I don't know. Fuck.
It's like they got baby killer signs. Hollywood human condition.
Okay, well, okay, because I know what that's about.
Viva Palestina.
Okay, I understand that, like, because she's Israeli. Like that's what they're saying, because I think she stands with Israelis on this one, and I don't know. You and I are going to talk about that here,
Yeah. But it's still weird. I mean, come on. It's not like she has anything to do with anything. She's just a human being that's getting another, that gets a lot of attention because she's in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Moana 2, of course, broke every single record ever on streaming networks as soon as it came out. Oh, wait a minute.
Makes me want to cough when he does that. So I just had to keep it in. Also, when he disposed of it, it gives me like great relief when I hear it resolve. It's just like a ASMR, honestly. Don't.
Shut up. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Anyway, the animated sequel brought 27.3 million views within the first 4 days. The third highest launch in streaming history.
So I want to tell you. So I saw as soon as the Moana 2 poster was removed, that's when they included the Lilo and Stitch live action remake, like display, and I'm like, are we ever gonna stop? There's been a point where they made all the live action remakes they can make, right?
I mean, at this point, dude, it's just weird. It's just like, how many more do we need? How many more do we need?
We don't need a live action Moana, man. That was.
But anyway,
okay.
It's happening. Darren Aaron Foskey is adapting one of Stephen King's most horrifying tales. It was reported that last week that Netflix closed a deal where producer Roy Lee is going to be doing a new adaptation of the one and only Cujo.
And this is Darren Aronofsky's directed?
Yes.
That
It
seems
appears as
fucking
if a
crazy.
director not... Mike Flanagan is going to be close to signing a deal to helm the project, but the director would go... But Mike Flanagan will be directing, and Darren... both of them will be involved.
Aronofsky's a hard word to say, I know, but also you're sick, so I'm gonna give you a little slack there.
Yeah. So both of them will be involved in that. Everybody says the new movie, The Materialist, which is A24, also is one of the weirdest movie because it's three people from Marvel having a triangle. And it's Pedro, Chris Evans, Captain America Evans, and Dakota Johnson having a love triangle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, as of next Friday, The Complete Unknown will be available for streaming on the Hulus.
Oh, Hulu. Okay. So for kind of for free for people who are Disney Hulu people. If you guys haven't seen that, take a gander. It's a good one. You liked it. So.
Oh yeah, I loved it. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch is the most watched clip trailer of all time from Disney, the new live action one.
Okay.
Yeah, right? Who
knew?
Yeah. Who knew? Your face knew. Coco's getting a sequel.
Oh, I thought you said live action remake. I was about to lose my fucking mind. But yeah, Coco is good. The first one's really good. And the Pixar has a good they have a good track when it comes to the sequels, you know?
Yeah, they do. And they'll be pretty good. Sydney Sweeney is going to be doing a thriller based on a Reddit story. And the Reddit story is of a girl that faked being lost. They pretend to be a missing girl so that they could rob a family. So they go to a house. It's like, oh my God, I'm this missing girl. And then, they go look it up. And this missing girl exists. But like while they're looking it up and trying to take advantage of that, she's trying to rob the family.
That sounds like a cool idea. Yeah. I'll see that movie.
And then last but not least, I can't even hear you. Half of you sound like a robot right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to leave and come back?
Well, let's finish this one and then we will.
Okay.
All right. And then last but not least, Colin Farrell will be joining the DC universe and the actual DC universe and not the Elseworlds, which he's in right now with the Batman universe.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems he's going to be one of the most famous military men of all time. He is going to be Sergeant Rock, which is one of the first major comic books of the DC era back in the good old golden age. So that character will be coming because Sergeant Rock will be in kind of like Creature Commandos. I don't know. It'll be kind of it'll be part of the universe though. It'll be actually in the DCU.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave and come back, and then we'll
all right.
We'll do the music out.
Finish the news. All right, hurry up. Chris left because he sounds like a robot, and robots sound weird. And that was really quick.
How do I sound now?
Oh my God, that was like you left and came right back. Like it was like simultaneous.
Yeah. That's it. Didn't even say anything, man.
Yeah, you look 10 times better too. Okay, yeah, finish it up. That was the movies don't suck in some news. I told Chris a bunch of stuff because even though I'm the sick one, he still makes me do all his research work.
Hey, man, let's talk Novocaine. Novocaine, right? That's what we're talking about.
You're a Novocaine. What are you Novocating?
You ever had Novocaine? You had Novocaine, right?
Yeah, of course.
They call Lidocaine, don't they? Okay. Something was not working for me.
Your face wasn't working for me. Oh, I made your face jokes in your face.
Directed by Dan Burke and Robert Olson. Dan Burke and Robert Olson directed this together. They've worked on such things such as Villains, which I don't know if you've seen Villains. I've seen Villains. Body. I saw Villains actually at FanFest one year. What about that? And then this also this stars Jack Quaid as Nate.
What are you doing? You're on my side.
Also, Amber Mid Thunder or Mid Thunder is Sherry.
Okay, we're all friends here.
We also have Ray Nicholson as Simon, Jacob Batalon as Roscoe.
You're the Spider-Man.
Betty Gabriel as Mincy.
I owe you an apology.
Also, Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh is Coltrane. He's great. He's almost in everything. So stars Carly Kip as Andre, Evan Hinks as Ben, Craig Jackson as Nigel, Lou Beatty Jr. as Earl. You know, why don't you go ahead and do the storyline for Novocaine?
When the girl of his dreams is kidnapped, a man incapable of feeling physical pain turns his rare condition into an unexpected advantage in the fight to rescue her.
So I've seen the preview for this thing like 3 or 4 times, and I wish I hadn't. Because there's some really funny parts. This movie's hilarious, by the way. It's a very funny movie. It's brutal shit. You're right now, but it's brutal shit, and it's but it doesn't. It's a little too long, maybe. What do you think? Let's start this one. I'm having a hard time. Getting my thoughts on this one.
No, screw you and everything that you just said.
I'll see you guys later.
I absolutely love this movie. This movie made me happy in every way possible. It was fun. It was laughter. It had the heart in it that the last movie should have had.
Yeah, for sure.
And this movie just made you feel happy and go lucky. Now, if you do not like gore,
yeah,
this is not your movie.
No, it's gonna make you squirm a lot if you.
Yeah, to me and Chris, we're both horror movie buffs that's been watching horror movies pretty much our entire lives because it was, when we were kids, horror movies were against the thing. You could not watch them. It was like you'd sneak videotapes across, and if you don't even know what a videotape is, that's fucking crazy. But
yeah, it's crazy.
But so like horror movies to us bring us much joy. Now, if you are not one of those people, you're going to hate this movie because no matter how cute Jake Quaid is, no matter how adorable Amber Mid Thunder is, how cynical Ray Nicholson is, it won't matter because as soon as you see someone's hand go into a deep fryer, that's all going to be gone for you. But
there's some crazy scenes in this thing.
Yeah. Without getting, I'm just saying that I just said the hand in a deep fryer because that's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
But this movie was awesomely fun. This is just like, do I think besides makeup and anything like that, this movie will win any award whatsoever? No. No, not whatsoever. Action stunt sequences and makeup, yes, could win all day long.
Yeah.
This movie was just a good slapsticking, everything that you can think of crazy.
It was fun. It was a fun movie, very fun movie.
I like the fact that they made it realistically. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like the
Yeah.
guy has the ability to not feel pain, not the ability to re-heal. He is not, Wolverine.
He's not some Wolverine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not Wolverine. He's just a guy that can't feel pain. And I love how human they make that. I mean, yeah, do they stretch it a little bit, just a little bit here and there,
Of course, they got to.
here and
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's like Home Alone. Yeah, it's like Home Alone. You know what I mean? It's and this condition has a real condition. Lots of people have not lots of people. It's a rare condition, but the people have it, and they did their best to be respectful to the people that did have it. But it's a fun fucking movie, and it's as good. It's as good as it could have hoped it'd been. Honestly, like when I saw the preview, I was like, that would be a fun movie, and
Yeah,
it was.
I mean,
Jack Quaid
Jack Quaid, like he's got a spot right now. He's got a spot.
Yeah.
This has been the last 2 years. He's got a spot in Hollywood history right now. Whatever happens from here on out, I don't know if people get tired of him or anything like that. But everybody loves him right now. Everything he's doing has been great. He's knocking it out of the park on everything he's doing. Maybe someday we'll find out the worst of worse about him. But who knows? Right now, this is his moment in time. I mean, like, how many fucking movies have we watched with this guy in it? Let's see.
Companion was most recently.
Companion was just like 3 weeks ago. Well, I watched Solar Opposites, Lower Decks, My Adventures with Superman. I watched that too. So, all right. So I hear his voice all the time. The Boys was just recently out.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, dang. Strange New Worlds. Yep. Well, that was just. I mean, he's in Oppenheimer. He was in Spider-Man. He's in Star Trek. He's in. I mean, the guy Scream. He was in the Scream movie we just did a couple of years ago. Like, this guy is just everywhere. Batman and man, like. So this dude.
He's at 2 movies in post-production. Heads of State, Neighborhood Watch. He's gonna be in the Ren Super Show reboot coming out. He's just gonna be in, of course, finally he's gonna do the last 8 episodes of The Boys.
Yeah.
Which comes out in 2026, but it's not that far away, I guess.
Jeez. But if he just keeps doing stuff like this, man, the best to him. Because like movies like this is just fun. The action scenes are very comedic. They're very. It reminds me of like Jackie Chan-ish, and somehow
I get that.
like it's fighting, but it seems a little comedic, But man, this thing really this was a happy one. This one made me laugh. I'm as sick as I am, and this thing made me like gut laugh. There are several scenes in it.
Yeah.
There's one scene where he basically does Havoc's fatality from Mortal Kombat. If you know what that is, good for you.
Oh yeah.
Don't. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. But like literally, this movie just hit on all cylinders. It was like drinking. I think one of them even said this, that it was like, what did it say? I know I had it somewhere. I know someone said that Quaid was like he was drinking Red Bull.
Yeah, fair. But I just gotta say, man, it's
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
He had unlimited energy, like he was drinking Red Bull.
And it was a fun movie. It's violent as shit. It's got action, it's got heart, it's got comedy. It's those things that you want in a movie like this. And it's when you see the preview for this, if you like the preview, you get more of that. And that's no Novocaine is. But I wish, like I said, I hadn't seen the preview, so there's some things that hit me more sharply than they did.
So don't watch the trailer and just go watch Jack Quaid being Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
Jack Quaid being Jack Quaid in the movie with Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid being Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid's going to be playing himself in the movie called Jack Quaid, featuring Jack Quaid. He's going to be his love interest, where Jack Quaid loves Jack Quaid playing Jack Quaid.
I knew. What's your score for Novocaine?
I'm going to give this a 4, man. I love this movie. This was a great movie. Like, this is one of those really rewatchable movies. Like, I feel like I could watch this movie. Like, if I went to a friend's house, it's like, this is on. I'm like, yes, it is. We're watching this. I'll actually be like, yeah, how many minutes is in it? All right, let's go. Watch this movie.
Yeah, it's 3.9 for me. It's a pretty good movie. I like this movie. Novocaine's fun. So take that shot if you guys wanted to, because I know we have a point difference. People do that game. You know, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes as right. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes as right now. What is the audience score for Novocaine?
Oh my god. The audience score is going to be 89%.
87%. You're really close.
Ah, damn it! I'm off 2 each time.
Audience says Novocaine is just the violent dose of fun the doctor ordered. All right, Neil, what is the critic score for Novocaine?
This is the critic score.
Yeah.
79.
Certified version 83%.
Damn, I was off again.
Yeah. Getting an adrenaline shot from Jack Quaid and Amber Mid-Thunder's considerable charm while finding increasingly demented ways to utilize this concept. Novocaine is the opposite of a pain to watch. So here we go. I'm going to review a bad review and a good review. This is from Nicholas Delagillo of Knotfest. Says, the bones of great movie are somewhere buried under mid-tier executions and stereo creative decisions. Whatever. And this is gonna be we'll get top critics, and we're gonna have this is from Billy Every of New York Magazine. He says, directors Dan Burke and Rob Olson take this dumb, clever, fake movie suit science idea and run with it as hard as they fit and fast as they can in one direction, using Nate's condition for an excuse for pure, unchecked mayhem. Yeah. And another one from we'll do Peyton Robinson, RobertEater.com. He says, Burke and Olson accomplished a formula action comedy, one that puts their horror roots in neon lights and sense of humor equal display. Me and Neil really like Novocaine. This is a fun thing. Go see it in theaters so you can laugh along with everyone else, cringe along with everyone else, and have a good time along with everyone else.
Yeah,
right?
this is one of the better movies. And even though this past weekend was the worst weekend for movies all since the entire 2025.
Well, we end the all next week, so.
Well, I mean, for everybody out there, it was St. Patty's weekend, so a lot of people are probably just getting drunk.
Yeah, that's true. You can find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Instagram, Today's Podcast. We're on Blue Sky, Movies Don't Suck Podcast. We're at patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We're at w2net.com. This is W2net. We usually find us there with a bunch of podcasts. We're also on YouTube, all that shit. If you guys are subscribed, all that stuff that we like to do is you're a podcaster, a listener, that sort of thing. What are your small businesses?
If you got a small business, let us know. Give us an email, give us a message, send it by pigeon, whatever. Go to Chris's house late night, knock on his back door and say, hey, I want a commercial on your podcast. And we'll be more happy to get you out to our thousands of listeners and our millions of followers right here at Movies Don't Suck and Some That Do.
We got here? I gotta go potty.
Yeah, we all gotta go. Dude, I've been drinking 4 beverages this whole episode. Yeah. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
I'm Chris.
Remember, guys, no matter how many times you get out there in the world, remember, if you break a leg, just shoot Novocaine right in it, and you'll feel an electric state for years. Have a good day.
See you guys later.
Thank you guys for all those watching, all 9 or 8, 10 of you guys that are still watching around. Thank you guys. We don't know if we'll have an episode next week or if we'll just be doing all the the stuff. We're going
Panic
to talk
Fest.
about that in the next 24 hours. So all the Panic Fest stuff. But if anything, just follow us on my Facebook, the Movies Don't Suck Facebook, Chris's Facebook, or Instagram. Either way, we're going to be all over that in the next week, just doing movies. So you guys have a good day.